Now part 3 is asking for the equation of the perpendicular line that passes through P. Right? P is right here. So that perpendicular line probably looks something like this. Perpendicular means it's at right angle to the original line. 90 degrees to the original line. Alright? Now, if you remember that when two lines are perpendicular, their gradients multiply to give -1. Alright? So the original line -4. Let me do that again. The original line gradient -4/5 times the gradient of the new line, let's call it G, is equal to -1. So what you can do, multiply both sides by 5, you get -4. -4G is equal to -5. When you multiply, 5 cancels itself on the left, and it multiplies -1 on the right, so it's -5. And you divide by -4. So when you divide by -4 cancels itself, so you have G equals -5 over -4, which is +5 over 4. So that is the gradient of this new line, the perpendicular line. Now, what we have so far for this new line is a gradient. Now, again, of y equals 5 over 4x plus c. For the new line, we need to find out what c is. C will be somewhere way down here, but would be falling off the graph, but it's going to be negative down here, somewhere down here. Now what we have a value of x and y at this point where they intersect. This point here would be 5, halfway between 4 and 6, that's 5. So x is 5, the value of x is the x-axis going along. The intersection occurs when x is 5, so x is 5 at that instant, and y is, well, it's right on the x-axis, so y is 0. Y is 0. So what we have here is y 0, substituting y, which is 0, is equal to 5 over 4 times x, which is 5, times 5 plus c. This will enable us to find c. So 0 is equal to 5 over 4 times 5, 5 25 over 4 plus c. Alright? Then we continue here. So what we have is 0 is equal to 25 over 4 plus c. What you can do is subtract 25 over 4 from both sides. If you minus 25 over 4 from here, you get c equals. And you minus 25 over 4 from here, you get -25 over 4. Right? So what we have is y equal m, which is 5 over 4x, plus -25 over 4. Might as well write minus 25 over 4. Let's turn these into mixed fractions. So what we have finally for the gradient is y equal 5 over 4 as a mixed fraction is 1 and a quarter x minus what is 25 over 4 as a mixed fraction. 4 6 is 24, it's 6 and 1/4, right? So y is equal to 1 and a quarter x minus 6 and a quarter. You could also write it as y equal 1.25x minus 6.25 as a decimal. Alright? So the gradient is, or the equation of this new line which is perpendicular to the line that passes through P is y equals 1 and a quarter x minus 6 and a quarter.